United Nations Day Quiz. When was the United Nations officially founded? 1945. Where was the United Nations founded in 1945? San Francisco, USA. Where is the United Nations headquarters located? New York City. How many official languages does the UN have? 6. What is the main goal of the United Nations? To maintain international peace and security. When is United Nations Day celebrated every year? October 24th. What event does United Nations Day mark? The UN Charter coming into force. How many member countries does the UN have in 2025? 193. Who is the Secretary General of the UN in 2025? Antonio Guterres. Who is known as the father of the United Nations? Cordell Hull. Which document established the United Nations? The UN Charter. Who was the first Indian woman president of the United Nations General Assembly? Vijayalakshmi Pandit. Who was the first official Indian ambassador to the United Nations? Dr. P. Padmanabha Pillai. Trigwali. How many articles are there in the Charter of the United Nations? 111. Who is the current president of the United Nations General Assembly? Annalena Baerbock. Which organization is often called the World Parliament? United Nations General Assembly. Who is the 79th President of the United Nations General Assembly? Philemon Young. Who was the first President of the United Nations General Assembly? Paul Henry Spaak. Who represented British India when it signed the United Nations Charter in 1945? Sir Ramaswamy Mudaliar and Sir Firoz Khan Noon. What does the light blue background of the United Nations flag symbolize? Peace and unity. Who led the team of designers that created the United Nations logo? Oliver Lincoln Lundquist. How many countries participated in the founding of the United Nations in 1945? 51. How many principal organs does the United Nations have? 6. Which United Nations organ aims at helping countries under foreign rule to attain independence? Trusteeship Council. What is another name for the International Court of Justice? World Court. The International Criminal Court is a part of which organization? An independent organization. Which United Nations agency won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1969? UNHCR. What does UNHCR stand for? United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. Thanks for watching.